the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 6. Your glorying is not good. Know ye not that a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump? Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Hamashiach, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to the 144,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, doing a lesson in regards to purging out the old leaven, all right, from ourselves. And if you know anything about baking bread in the ancient time, they used leaven, which is a rising agent, okay? And leaven is synonymous in the scriptures to unwanted qualities, and that's what we're here to do, you know, on this earth, man. Purge out the unwanted qualities that we learn from the world, all right, and being made into a new man through Yahweh Shai. That's what's going on right now with the elect, okay? And we should always be trying to become better and better each day. All right. And, you know, the reason why I'm doing this lesson is because, you know, we're approaching the Passover, man, the Pesach. All right. A high holy day. And it's a scary time. You know what I'm saying? Because the elders and apostles, they go into it all the time that the Lord is doing sifting, man. He's always sifting. But right around the time of the Passover, before, during, and after, you know, that's when the Lord sifts people out of the truth, man. And that's why we got to be vigilant and really take heed to ourselves, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost, gotta try to get out those unwanted qualities, man, as much as we possibly can. Whatever it might be that's messing with you, you got to try to overcome that, man. You know, we all got our issues that we deal with, you know, because we're in this flesh. But hey, the Lord wants to see you trying, man. You see? And that's something that I think about, you know, a lot. You know, I want to be pleasing in the sight of the Lord, man. I don't want the Lord to look at me, you know, as how should I say this? As an enemy in the times we're coming into, because those who are not self-examining, those who are not making changes and corrections to their lives, all right, according to the will of Yahweh Bashim Shai, the Lord's gonna come after them like an enemy, man, in the time of judgment. And I don't want none of that smoke, man. Okay? So now's the time to do, you know, in the world they say spring cleaning. All right, spiritually speaking, man. All right, if you need to be more brotherly, then pray to the Lord to give you the spirit to be more brotherly, to be more charitable. If you're dealing with certain issues with anger, all right, ask the Lord to help you purge that out of yourself, man. You don't want anything that offends the Lord, you know, to be prevalent in the time we're coming into. All right. So anyway, I want to get a few more precepts on this. So here we go into the law right here. Exodus chapter 12 and verse 15. It's going into the law, you know, the Passover, the high holy day, where you're supposed to purge out the leaven from out of your home. Anything that has, you know, yeast or a rising agent, you know, it should be pulled out of your habitation. All right. It says 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. And that's bread that's flat, you know, because, you know, bread that's soft and all that stuff, like dinner rolls, that has leaven in it, yeast, a rising agent. Okay. It says 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the 7th, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. Okay, so there you go, man. During the Passover, you're supposed to, you know, make sure you have no leaven in your habitation. Okay. Now we understand that we can't keep the laws perfectly, you know, in this society, because some brothers live with unbelieving family members, and they can't just start throwing out bread and whatnot. But the point is of this lesson is the fact that we got to do this spiritually speaking. Okay? Taking those things out that offend as much as we possibly can. Because we're in a time of judgment, man. And we want the Lord to pass over us, man, not judge us with the rest of the world. I want to bring this out. This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 21. It says, if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahweh Shai, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. All right, we're supposed to be putting off that old person that we used to be in the world. We should still be having characteristics of how we were in the world. Okay, especially if you've been in for a while, you're supposed to be putting those things away. Okay, that's like purging out that leaven. You see? And be renewed in the spirit of your mind. You see, being in this truth, it should be washing your mind, man. All right, the scriptures are likened unto living water, man, and we're supposed to be washing ourselves of the filth that we accumulated in the world. Okay, yeah, we slip and we fall short, because we're in this flesh, but it should be greatly reduced. All right, when you're serving the Lord Yahweh Shai Shai, you should be moving in fear of the Lord, man. Okay, not still having those same thoughts that you used to have when you were in the world. Those things should be being purged out as you begin to progress when you're following Yahweh Shai. The Lord wants to see progress. He wants to see growth, man. And that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. Okay, you see what I'm saying? And you really got to be sincere. You got certain men that are involved in the ministry for whatever ulterior motives. The Lord gonna get rid of them people, man. You see, we're in the time of the Lord getting rid of those who are undesirable, man, and we don't want to be a part of that number. We gotta be seeking the Lord in righteousness and in sincerity, man. All right, building onto that new man. Wherefore, putting away, you see that phrase, putting away? We're putting away the old leaven. We're putting away these characteristics. Wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. You got brothers that, you might have been a liar in the world. You might have been somebody who was, I don't know, what's an example? An adulterer. All right, you got to put all that shit off, man. You might have been covetous, envying. You see, you got to put all these characteristics off when you come into this truth. It says, wherefore, putting away lying, speak every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. You see, we're all members of one body. And what does it say? A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. The Lord will get rid of those who got leaven in them, man, by judgment. You see, because we're all in one body, and the Lord's going to purge out anything that offends. And we don't want to be that, man. I know I don't. Salakia, let's get to the next verse. Okay, so verse 26. Be ye angry and sin not. All right, that's the point on that one, Salakia. Okay, the point is that the Lord is purging out the undesirable leaven, you see, in the body. And we're in that time of judgment, man. So self-examination is a must. As a matter of fact, I got one more precept to go in on that. Hold on one second. All right, here we have it right here. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 18 and verse 20. Before judgment, examine thyself, and in the day of visitation, thou shalt find mercy. And that's what we want. We want mercy. So we got to examine ourselves, man, so that we don't be judged with the rest of the world with these 2/3. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So we got to make sure we're getting out any characteristics of that old man that we used to be in the world, and just really examining ourselves in these times, because like I said, we don't want to be a leaven that gets purged out of the body. Okay, and the elder apostles have been going in on this as of lately, man. So the Spirit is speaking. All right, the Lord is going to get rid of those who are undesirable, man, who are not, making progress. So, yeah, man, just a admonition to those who are serious. Just, starting with myself first and foremost, man, to continue to, do the right things in the eyes of the Lord, and give diligence to make that calling and election sure, man. It's not a game, it's not a joke. The Lord is watching all of us, man. So do what you got to do, man. I'm in this lesson right here. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachar Kudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Kwame Yasharala and Abad Babal. Shalom.